What's going on, guys? Seth and Chevy here. We just watched episode 5 of season 2 of Dan to Dan. We're going to be talking full spoilers ahead, so hopefully you've had a chance to watch this episode, and we'll do a real quick recap. Very straightforward, kind of a breathing episode outside of some of the Gigi stuff. But basically, after a ceremony, they are able to turn Gigi into Ranma, I guess. We find out that he basically, if cold water gets splashed on him, will turn into Evil Eye, and hot water will turn him into Gigi. After a while, they're able to let him out of the dude who's like the mannequin or whatever. And yeah, we get some stuff with all the characters at school, hanging out, not having fun, just it's fun for me. And like I said, some breathing time, I guess. But they end up talking about how Momo wants them to come stay over at her place to basically watch over Gigi while he's going through all this. Because, oh God, what's her grandma's name? Granny?
Yeah, I can't remember her name right now.
She doesn't want her to have to watch him the whole time. So they all very easily swayed want to come stay the night to help watch that. Also, we get a scene with Gigi visiting his parents, right?
At the hospital, yeah.
At the hospital. So we get a little bit of closure on that front. And what other main things happen in this episode? Because basically, it's just Gigi is able to function now, but he has the Ranma situation going on. Anything else major? The alien guy's living nearby because he needs milk.
Yeah, works for a dairy farm.
Yep.
They have
His name's Peeny Weenie.
Peeny Weenie
Right.
is his Terran name, apparently.
Yeah.
There's like an exorcist group or something like that that's supposed to be helping, like, try to get Gigi's body back for him, and they're working on that. It basically is like the underlying plot point of this episode is they're just kind of waiting for this this event to happen. It's just taking some time, and then
Keto matriarch is on the run out in the woods.
Yeah, which
and revealed that she is something,
a subterranean creature.
Yeah. Which was very weird.
And then she raised the worm from, a young age, basically. And now she wants revenge on Momo. So we will see
a whole new arc.
What is it? Jennifer Lopez again?
Yep. Jennifer Lopez, Anaconda.
Right. And then it's just some teenage awkwardness between Momo and oh my God,
Akarin.
Yeah. So.
And then at the very end of the episode, we get a preview of what happens if cold water touches Gigi, and he basically goes off like a nuke and explodes and starts attacking.
Yeah, Evil Eye was definitely waiting for the window.
Yeah, it kind of gives us an idea that he's that ready to just go as soon as he turns. So it's a pretty serious situation. They all got the thermoses, though. They're all practiced. Sitting there practicing throwing the hot water. So stupid. What do we think?
It was a fun episode. I enjoyed the way the show handles kind of like it's like
Downtime,
for a lack of a better way to put it, a slice of life episodes.
Yeah.
I don't know. They do a really good job of making to bring up the awkward teenager aspect. Not even just those two, but also, oh God, what is her name? Pink hair girl. I can't remember anyone's names right now, but
it starts with an A.
Ayase?
Yeah,
No,
I think it's
that's
something
Momo.
like, it's something like that.
It doesn't matter. Anyways, all three of the teenagers are very awkward. She's kind of dealing with the fallout of her, like, admitting she spread all these lies about Momo and all of her people that used to be like, idolizing her and stuff like that are looking at her basically over their shoulder type of thing and not really giving her time of day like they used to. So that's something she has to deal with, but is still stubborn and puts up a front when it comes to like Momo, and doesn't want to basically show any weakness there. The two of them, being kind of flirty and not very open about it, though Momo was being pretty daring, though not admitting it. And yeah, as far as like the Gigi stuff goes, it's kind of interesting to see that Evil Eye is basically becoming powerful and breaking the barrier, even though
Yeah,
he's not present.
he's gonna become more and more powerful.
Yeah. They kind of explained him as an infant right now, so he will become an even greater problem if they don't get it solved ASAP. And we kind of get a little taste of that when part of the mannequin falls off of him and the seal within kind of just burns up. So that's why they let the mannequin have his body back, because like, hey, you're not helping anymore.
It's not going to
Just
matter.
go. So, yeah, the shrimp family, I guess, living next door, but needing to warp into space and then warp back just to park next door and go home to Milk Farm was excessive and hilarious.
Yeah.
Also, why his name is Peeny Weenie. Very weird. This show is just bonkers at all times, apparently. So, let's see what else.
Also, the scene with Gigi doing the Ranma song
Yeah, that
was hilarious.
And like newer anime fans aren't gonna know that one, so that's like for us old heads, basically.
Yeah.
That was such a trip because they as they're explaining it in my head, I'm like, so he's Ranma, and then he starts singing the theme song. I was like, okay, you knew. So, so that was fun, especially because like we're both Ranma fans. So, and yeah, the setups that are happening right now with the the subterranean, Jennifer Lopez anaconda, thing. I don't even know what to call it at this point. And Evil Eye slowly taking over Gigi's body is interesting. I am looking forward to seeing how that plays out in the next episode, because that's where we got set up for at the end of this one. And I'm looking forward to the chaos and hopefully another slow episode as well, because I like when they do these. So
It seemed like in the preview it's going to be the continuation of them getting Gigi under control, and then it seemed like they're going to be doing more of the just IRL life stuff, which is fun. I liked this episode a lot. I do enjoy. It's actually how the first season hooked me, is when it got into the more like high school stuff. Because the first episodes were just so crazy. But yeah, the stuff with Gigi was fun. I loved the Ranma part. I thought that was hilarious. I also liked when they're all eating around the table and just everyone doing a bunch of crazy shit. And then Turbo Granny just walk around eating all the food while they're having their issues. It was good to see Gigi see his parents. I was wondering if that was going to be just like a loose end of like, narrative, or if that would actually have some kind of conclusion. Also, Gigi's whole system being like Ranma, I think, is funny, because we're very aware of how that works, and it'll be interesting to see how that is affected on an episode-to-episode basis until they figure out the situation. Because in Ranma, it's just funny situations of like, oh, he's a girl now. Oh, he's back to being a dude again. These are awkward situations, but obviously Gigi has one side of him that wants to kill everybody. So it's interesting. And soy sauce.
is a dork.
Yeah, and soy sauce also triggers that, which is really interesting. I enjoyed the high school parts as well. I liked the part with Okarun and Momo in the car, seeing that progress, which was, we want to see that as it keeps growing and keeps getting hinted at. And I also like the part where Momo was telling them her plan of them coming over, and they're both just acting stupid about it because they both want to go over there. But then at one point, they both just start walking at her weird, like together, and it was just funny. Yeah. I love those moments. I'm curious about next episode. I'm curious to see how they just got to splash Gigi with some hot water, but I'm sure I'll go real quick. Curious to see how they do that next episode and where it goes. Great episode, as all of them have been so far. So looking forward to it. Anything else?
Nope.
Let us know in the comments what you guys think about this episode. What are some of your favorite parts? Maybe something we missed in the episode you want to talk about. And what do you think things are going? Unless you know, please don't tell us. And recommendations, of course, for animes. We are pretty booked right now, but we'll take your recommendation into consideration. We are watching Sakamoto Days, doing a seasonal review of that, and then we'll be doing catching up on Kaiju Number 8. We have not started watching that yet, and we're going to have to just get through the episodes and get to where things are at right now, which we'll do soon. But yeah, until then, I've been Seth, this has been Chevy, and we'll talk to you guys later.